Pinoy, ikaw ay Pinoy. Ipakita sa mundo kung ano ang kaya mo. Pinipilit lang natin kumanta, guys. But anyways, pupunta tayo sa press conference ng Orange and Lemons. Yes, tama yan. Press conference nga po ng Orange and Lemons kasi meron silang concert bukas. Kaya samahan nyo ako at imimit natin sila with our fellow vloggers and organizers here in Madrid, Spain. Ayun guys, nakalabas na tayo ng metro at papunta na tayo sa venue ng Orange and Lemons press conference. So hindi ko alam kung wala akong expectation sa conference. Actually medyo kinakabahan ako kasi sa Pilipinas hindi ko sila na-meet dati. And now, makikita ko na sila in a bit. So, tara na, ayan, nandyan na sila. Kinakabahan ako. Welcome po. So parang nandito na nga yung ating mga bisita, guys. Oh my God. Orange and Lemons is in the house. Oh my God. Hola. Grabe. Nakaka-starstruck. Ayan sila. Actually, parang kinakabahan ako sa kanila. Or sila ba yung kinakabahan para sa amin? Charot lang. Oh my God. Nakakabahan naman. Hello po. Ayan. So, kasama natin yung ating mga fellow vloggers dito sa Madrid. At saka, dito yung venue. No? At saka yung mga organizers. BC Remit. Ayan.
Number 5, 3, 6, 7. Hindi, voice style. Check ko lang yung code ko po. Nag-video ko lang pala. May mga intense to.
Ayan guys, mag-start na tayo. So,
5, 3, 5.
ito yung ating mga kasama.
Hello. Hi. What's your name? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Charm.
Intermission number. Hello po. Hello po. Ito po parang
Ano lang po to? Chill. Alright, good evening everyone! Kamusta po kayong lahat? Okay, isa malakas na sagot. Kamusta po ang lahat? Welcome, Orange and Lemons. It's our privilege na nakabisit po kayo sa Madrid. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure and the privilege is ours.
Thank you. Alright, my name is Charm again and I'm very glad to see everyone here for Orange and Lemons Vloggers Night. Ayun. So, thank you all so much again for everyone, every single one of you here na lumabas at naglaan nga ng oras para isupport ang ating banda dito at na marami sa atin ay soundtrack ng kabataan sa Pilipinas. So, before we begin, we would like to thank our sponsors for this event, Dorosen Events, our event partners, Empowered Filipino, Klase, Mabuhay Travel and Tour, and of course, BC Remit. Ayun. And magpapadala ba pauwi sa Pilipinas, BC Remit makes it easy, fast, and reliable for Filipinos and for Filipinos abroad and their families. Swak na swak ang rates, kaya naman mas malaki ang makakarating. I-download na ang BC Remit sa Google Play Store and Apple Store. BC Remit, siguradong dumarating. Isang malaki palakpakan naman po dyan. Ayan. Thank you so much. So, ang gabi ito is all of... Thank you for para sa fireworks ni sir. So, ang gabi ito nga ay all about good vibes, amazing music, and unforgettable moments. Kaya naman, bago tayo magsimula, I would like to ask our audience ng isang masigawang welcome para sa ating bisita. Galingan nyo, ha? Ayan.
Welcome.
So, when I say orange, you say lemon. Yan. Isa pa. Orange, lemon. Orange, lemon. Okay na po ba yung energy nila? So, kulang ka. Or kulang pa kami. Hindi na po si Miss Lawrence nagtanong. Ako na po ito. How was it po?
So far, it's the heat is familiar.
Yeah.
Galing kasi kami sa UK, Ireland, pagdating namin, nanibago kami dito sa init. So parang, sabi ko nga, familiar. And first time kong mag-chinelas.
Ayun!
Sa tour na ito, naka-shorts.
Yes.
So, and of course, we're excited to meet you all, mga fellow Filipinos here in Madrid. And saka na kami magsa-sightseeing because we're staying here for 4 days. Yeah, so we're just preparing for a good show bukas sa Madrid. Alright?
Alright. So hopefully naman po mainit din yung hindi naman po ito nakakatakot na tanong.
Anything goes, anything under the sun, no holds barred.
Yes. Ayun po, so what can the fans expect for tomorrow's concert? Meron po bang pasabog na aabangan? Aming viewers. Yes! Miss Lawrence and to the Busy Ribbon team. Ayan. Also, ang dami niyo pong timeless songs na until now is kinakanta pa rin ng ibang generations, as we all know. So ano pong pakiramdam na hanggang ngayon is solid pa rin yung support ng fans ninyo?
Na kami nagagalak.
Yes. Kaya nagagala.
At nagagawa, nasisiyahan. Malulog na nagpapasalamat sa dahil yung kanta namin na sa hindi inaasahang pagkakataon na after decades, naging relevant pa rin presently at nagtatranscend siya sa new generation of listeners. So, hindi namin expect yun kasi matanda na kami. We are turning 27 years sa music industry. This July 27 is our 27th anniversary. So, wow, almost 3 decades. And for our music to stand the test of time is something that's amazing for the 4 of us. And hopefully, ma-discover din yung mga ibang mga kanta namin sa 4 na album at sa darating na pang 5 album.
Wow! Kaabang-abang naman talaga, sir. We are there to support you always.
Open your Spotify.
Yun! Download Spotify. Ayun. So, if you could describe tomorrow's concert in 3 words. 3 words only. What could it be po?
Well, it's gonna be fun,
Fun. Okay.
exciting,
Exciting.
and nostalgic.
Nostalgic. Oh! Excited. Wow. Ay! Sige, fast. Ayun, excited na bang lahat for tomorrow? Yes! As we should. Ayun. So, any questions from the crowd? Ayun.
May naman po pakilala.
Isa.
Vlogger.
Dito.
Yes, vloggers! It's time for you to promote your page. Ayan. Let's start with myself. Yes, follow La Quachar.
May naman po pakilala.
Mas maganda kung lumapit na lang ngayon dito. No? Para
Yes,
medyo intimate yung ano.
Yes,
intimate
close
yung-
up po tayo. For
Usap
more,
natin.
this one. Occupy
Hindi kami
the
nangangagat.
Hindi kami nakagad. Lapit na kayo.
Yes.
Dahil nyo.
So we will feel connected.
Ako naman, oo.
Ayan, ayan.
Oo, yan, oo.
Ayan, lumapit.
O kayo ha. Yan ha. Hindi kami sasagot ang tanong nyo kung ano. Kung dito ha. Yan. Upo.
Dito. Feel free.
Love.
Ayan.
Sino ang vlogger ang pinakamaraming subscriber dito?
Ayan.
Sino?
Sino ba lang?
Sino po? Ay, sino po? Feel free. First, we have Ate Jar.
Ako muna?
Yes.
Sa business. Yeah. And because nawala kami ng 10 taon. So, kami nila Ace, JM, at si Makoy, our former member, we disbanded in 2007. And at the peak of our career, siguro high school yun.
Yeah, nasa
And
hirap siya.
2005, 6, 7 was the peak of our career. It was crazy. And we disbanded in 2007 because of personal differences and burnout na rin kami. Kasi imagine nyo, isang taon, minsan 2006, siya yung nakapagtala. Dalawang taon lang kami walang gig.
Sa isang taon.
And sometimes in one day we played 5 shows. So we were super burned out. We were tired of each other. There was infighting. Tapos may mga differences pa kami in terms of direction. So yun, nagkasama-sama na lahat and we decided to release 2007 after the release of our third album. And then JM and Ace went on with Makoy as Kenyo. Ako naman I formed my own band. And then 10 years after, I wasn't singing my compositions or genres. I was more on underground. Pero naisip ko, bakit hindi ko pinakanta yung mga kanta ko? Ako kasi halos mostly nagsulat ng mga songs sa Orange Lemon. So, I decided to sing it again and in gigs. And then eventually, bakit hindi ko, dahil tumatanda na kami, I'm thinking about our legacy in music. So, that's when I decided to reach out to Ace and JM para mag-reform kami to take care of our legacy of Narangha and Limon. So yun, pumayag sa sweldo na lang, pumayag sila na mag-reform kami. Pero ang usapan lang namin is to mag-record lang kami. We wanted to re-record the first album of Orange Lemons. But eventually, sabi ni JM,
Anong sabi mo?
Sabi ko, disband na yung Kenyo eh. Kasama namin si Makoy. Ba't di natin sabi ko, buhay. Ganun din eh. Kumbaga mag-live gig na kami, ganun din. Kumbaga wala rin banda na kami. Pumayag naman siya.
so yun, we recorded our first album. Naglalabas kami na isang single mo na recorded our first album. Hindi pa na nakakaalam yun. Yeah, kasi tapos hindi kami inabutan ng social media. Kaya na-disband kami, we start pa lang Facebook, friends na lang kami. Multiply, MySpace. So late na. Kaya if you visit, although we have millions of listeners worldwide, if you visit our Facebook page, Instagram, konti lang ang following. Because a lot of people don't know we're still active. Kaya di ba nagugulat ka? So yun. But then hindi rin kami ganun ka-active sa social media. Kaya wala na rin naman. It's not an excuse actually. Pero yeah. Hindi lang talaga kami mahilig. Pero we're trying to catch up with the times. And eventually, we were able to release an all-Tagalog album, our fourth studio album, Labulaken, yung pandemic. So doon na nag-start hanggang sa medyo nakikilala ko natin. And then pumasok, bago pala lumabas yung Labulaken na, nag-recruit kami ng keyboardist. Si Alec Nerora came in the picture. What year? 2018. Yeah, he applied, he auditioned for the band. And after a year, he became an official member of Orange Lemons. He's the first and the original keyboardist of Orange Lemons.
Ako na, may plaka ako na.
Yeah, and his work with our band sa Labulaken album is fantastic. If I may say so, kasi first time namin muli may mga katrabaho ng si Teco. Si Makoy kasi more on singing lang talaga. So, yung arrangement-wise, kaming apat talaga yun. And we're very proud of that album. If you haven't checked it out, Labulaken, hands down, we are very proud. Kahit, our first all-Tagalog album, we paid tribute to our roots. We paid tribute to 3 national artists there and isang national hero. Si Jose Rizal, may collaboration kami.
Boy pa siya.
Oo, may collaboration. Isang tula niya sa Holy Nathaniel, chapter 23, ginawa namin ng awit ni Maria Clara. And nagduwat kami with ang Ike. And then, kumuha kami ng song about sa painting ni Juan Luna na nakasali sa National Museum of Fine Arts. It's the Labulaken niya na nagkaroon kami ng music video featuring none other than Chelsea Manalo, the Miss Universe Philippines. And then may kundi man, siguro kung tanongin niyo yung mga lolo nyo, magkala si Miguel Abelardo, meron kami kinover doon na Bituing Maritig. Bituing Maritig. So, yun, andun sa album na yun, may mga original dito, may mga continuing pieces, and malalim na Tagalog talaga. And fast forward, biglang nag-viral yung mga songs namin.
Yes.
Diba?
Especially sa TikTok.
Wala hanggang kailan ulit eh. And then, heaven knows, biglang nag-viral. We were shocked because it reached more than almost a billion plays in 1 year. Si Spotify, pumasok kami sa Billboard Philippines charts. So we were not expecting that either. And so yun. Pero before we went to Europe, nakapag-tour na rin kami sa Australia,
Canada,
US,
Singapore,
Southeast Asia, Japan, di pa pala Japan.
iba yung Japan.
Nag-shoot ng pala kami ng music video. And Middle East. So this is yung first time namin sa Europe. So we just really want to reach out and for our fellow Filipinos to see us perform live.
Yeah.
Kasi I'm sure, ilan dito ang nakapanood sa aming live?
Wala pa.
Live. Wala pa din.
Wow.
Now is your big chance tomorrow.
That's why we are here.
Here, para sa inyo.
Ayun.
To let you guys know that they exist.
Kasi ang habang sagot.
Yes, at least now you are satisfied with the answer.
Ako, since nagtutugtog po kayo, elementary pa lang po ako. So, yung natatandaan ko sa Pinoy Big Brother na kanta, yun yung pinaka natatak sa isip ko. And then as a music, nagbabanda rin po ako sa Pilipinas. And dito rin po, kung hindi nyo alam, Pingpay po yung band namin dito. So, I musician myself. Meron akong tanong, what are the lessons you can share for the millennials or para sa mga bagong nagbabalak sa music industry? Para maging successful or ano yung dapat na pipili namin para maging success?
Tungkol sa parang humingi ka ng advice, okay, sa mga new musicians. Siguro, number one, pagka nagbabanda ka, kailangan alam mo yung talagang gusto mo. Gusto mo pa talaga magbanda or seryoso ko sa pagbabanda. Kasi baka mamaya, meron kasi yung passion mo kasi passion lang siya eh. Mahirap siya yung gawin mo na siya trabaho. Sa ngayon sa mga starting, kailangan umili ka. Kasi kami napanindigan namin na
Trabaho talaga
yung trabaho namin yung music. Doon lang kami nag-focus talaga sa music. Wala kaming mga work. So kung kaya niyo yung gano'n, alamang na malaki yung chance na may mangyari dun sa banda.
full time.
Full time.
Kasi minsan, talagang mahirap mamili. Pag may work ka tapos meron kang banda. Lalo tayo mga Pinoy, hindi man tayo lahat na nakakaangat sa buhay. So parang ang hirap mamili. Kasi kami, nangyari sa amin gano'n. Talagang music ko na piliin namin. Pero mahirap sa umpisa.
Taon, years of sacrifice. 7 years before we got a break. So imagine yun 7 years of pera, so dito we play for our beer just to test our originals. Kasi naniniwala kami sa banda namin. Kaya nagtuloy-tuloy because we believe in our songs. So I think isa yun yung product. If you believe in your product, and if you want more chances for success, like siguro mga 80% chance for success, you do it full time. Music kasi, kaya music business. You can make business out of music. So hindi lang sa pagtugtog yan, there's distribution, releasing where you can earn. There's a part of music where you can earn from royalties from your songs. So that's why it's a business. So, siguro obsolete na yung ibang mga advice namin kasi ibang panahon yun. Walang social media yun. Diba? Ang mahal ng recording studio, ang hirap makakuha ng record deal, kailangan major label. Pero sa panahon ngayon, ang swerte nyo kasi
Puro ka lang sa bahay.
oh, everything you need to know is online. Hindi mo na kailangan itanong sa amin. Diba? Tamad ka na lang. Pag di ka nag-research, pag di ka nag-aral, everything is online, even in the dark web. Yeah, ang kailangan mo na lang is give time for it. If you're a musician and you start, you have to learn talent. Oo, hone your talent, and if you're a starting musician, at least magbubuli ka in a year 1,000 gigs. Kasi it will change, it will hone your skill. So, and also, take advantage. Also, of course, may halong luck din kasi. Siguro 10% ang luck. When you're in the music industry. Yeah. And kami ngayon, ginagamay din namin ang music industry kasi ang dami ng bago. May AI na, may sumo na. Diba? So, even yung TikTok, hindi pa nga rin kami nag-active masyado.
Parang isa lang video natin sa TikTok. 3 taon na yun.
We want to catch up din. So,
Try to adapt.
we need to adapt to times.
Change your mind. So, ano ba maidadagdag?
Ako? Open-minded ako yun.
Yes. Sabi ko na, yes.
Ayun, siguro one thing that I would advise musicians, starting musicians, is to like their own songs and have a direction din. Baga sa banda kayo, dapat pinagkas yung direction niyo. Kasi kung hindi pa ito sa direction, wala rin maranating. Diba? So dapat yung goal niyo, natin mga short-term, long-term goals sa music. And write your own songs. Doing covers is okay. There's no problem with that. But if you want to, strengthen your own songwriting skills, and being a songwriter, your own songs.
Well, in fairness naman sa nagko-covers lang, okay lang din. There's no judgment.
Wala naman.
It's not, doing original songs not for everyone. And katulad ng mga Sweet Notes, Elias, they're very successful with their covers. We have nothing against that. We all started that. We used to be a cover band, pero pinili namin kasi yung hindi nila pinili, legacy. Ano yung pwede namin iwanan ng gitahe? Ano yung pwede namin ipamana sa ako? Right, so that's a choice we made. So, regardless of what you choose, basta you're focused on it. And, yun, mahaba na. Pero pinakamaganda advice ni Jay.
So, ito. Actually, halimbawa, nagawa nyo na lahat yan. Yung mga sinabi nila, nagawa nyo. Pag walang nangyari, di wala.
Ayun.
Yan, the best advice.
Yes.
Ako mga pilitin.
Maganda kung meron po kayong gagawin kanta para sa mga OFWs, ano po yung mensahe dito?
That's a nice inspiration to have for a song. Maybe we can write one after this too. Pero syempre, tumatatak sa OFW talaga yung umuwi ka ng Philippines.
Yes,
Well, talos as of now doon. Pero siguro, if we were gonna write a song for our OFWs, maybe the topic is more on
About sacrifice. Buhay.
yeah,
Sacrifice.
sacrifice, and at the same time, huwag kalimutan ang Pilipinas. Kasi mahal kami, we love our country. Huwag kalimutan yung kultura. Huwag kalimutan ipasa yung lengguwahe sa mga anak. Siguro, huwag tayo makalimot. Sabi nga rin sa ang marunong lumingon sa pinanggalingan ay hindi makakarating sa parang.
Uy, go!
I think that's a good idea to expound for a song. Right?
Thank you po. My question is,
what was the weirdest or funniest edited videos in social media that you have seen? Good luck.
Funniest?
Funniest or weirdest edit like video na parang ginamit
About the
yung
song? About the song.
mo.
Meron ba kayo?
Oh, yeah.
I think yung pag kinakanta sa funeral,
Ah!
Or like,
kasi it's not about them.
so parang ano yung sa Heaven Knows, can you share about us, what about the...
Our songs kasi is more it's based on real experiences. So like yung Heaven Knows, it's from my ex-girlfriend. 1999 po yun.
White ba? Head nose yun.
Yeah, kasi nung pag marami ng ex, marami ng masusulat na. Especially pag bata na, emotional eh. Emotional, ganun. Ginagawa kong yung songwriting na sa to parang ma-accept ko yung breakup circumstances. So, yun. Heaven Knows is a product of that. And it was written in 1999, released in 2005. Nag-viral siya after 20 years. Crazy, right? So videos, marami nagko-cover. Ang galing. May magagaling, may nakakatuwa, may nakakainis. Pero we don't mind kasi
Pero isa pa tayo, hindi siya masama.
Okay
lang kasi yun yung interpretation nila. Di ba? Para sa mga nawala na ang sa buhay. So yun yung interpretation ng kanta. So okay lang yun.
So,
Yeah.
it's not about them. Kasi pati na yun. Patay na yung feelings.
Yung maganda sa songwriting eh, you can interpret it not just on the author's perspective, pero sa sarili yung perspective. Diba? So, yeah. I think we do that. We all do that with our favorite songs. Diba? Kung saan nakaka-relate. Kukuha ka lang ng mga ilang linya, relate na kagad sa isang something that's happening in your life. Right?
Alright, thank you. Thank you for sharing po.
Ayun. According nga kay Sir is, depende sa perspective. How you relate the song to yourself. Ayun. Okay, any questions? More questions?
Any challenging questions?
Oh, challenging questions. Mas gusto na nila yung challenge pa sila. How about the people at the back? Madam, sir, any questions?
Tipo mo, ilang push-ups tayo doon?
Nakakailang siyak ka sa isang
Wala rin po. Favorite food.
Po na a-attend ng concert niyo. Kasi nung last time po, nag-concert po kayo sa school po namin, sa campus po namin.
Saan yun?
Sa RTU po, kung pamilya. Rizal Technological. Nakalimutan ko na po.
Bata mo ka na!
Ano na po ako noon eh, parang 16 po ako noong time na yun. Ano na po, 30, ano po? 30, magka-37 na po.
Wala ka pa na.
Bata pa ako, so much tayo.
So, ang question ko po is, bakit po yung name po ninyo is Orange and Lemon?
Bago.
Ayun. Bakit na po ba yun?
Nilalaman doon sa Orange and Lemons is actually may British nursery rhyme na Oranges and Lemons. So yun yung napili namin. And at the same time, sa research, title din siya, album title din siya na isang banda na gusto namin from Britain, XTC, Oranges and Lemons. If you research that, yung first two lines of Oranges and Lemons says the bells of St. Clement. So yun, nursery rhyme siya. Dun galing. Kasi we love British music, British pop music. So we felt na parang angkop siya sa banda.
Sounds refreshing, di ba? Maraming orange and lemon, di ba?
Kaya unique.
Right?
May asim pa.
Oo. Importante yun, kahit matanda na naman.
Tapos yung asin pa. Pwede pa siya.
Ayun. At least nag-background tayo about their names, band name. Ayun, any other questions from the crowd? Wala na? Sure? Here. Ano pa? We have a lot of time.
Hello po. My question is, what song is your favorite to perform po?
Perform?
Yeah, in live po.
Dami kasi. Pero ako Armageddon is coming to town.
Sample.
Bukas.
Bawal.
Bukas na lang malalaman.
Yes.
Basta tao lang.
Lahat.
Mahirap pag ano eh.
Umuwi ka na, baby. Ay!
Sige,
Ulit-ulit.
habang kaya, masarap ang perform. Kasi iba yung energy na nagtra-transcend sa audience. Same.
Favorite ko po yun.
Actually,
Wow.
hanggang kailan lang talaga yung title. Di ba naman sa Spotify, nilagyan ang umuwi.
Nakaparami sundot kayo.
Dahil siguro identifier ba?
Yun lamang po.
Mark?
Ayan, we are...
Sir, meron po ba kayong nagawang kanta na may recommend sa mga OFWs na pakinggan pag nangunguli na?
Umuwi ka na, baby.
Sa umuwi ka na, baby.
Nangungulila raw po din.
Try nyo pakinggan yung hanggang sa paglagot ng hininga.
Meron.
Ay, wala yun. Invento lang namin yun. Walang ganun.
Hanggang sa paglagot ng hininga. Sa aking paglipad, kamay ko yung alaala. Aking... Hindi mo siguro yung
Ayun, ako na.
sa aking pagbabalik, sa aking paglipad. So, parang umalis siya eh. So, nagkahiwalay sila. So,
Lumipad siya.
parang pinsan siya ni Uwi Ka Na Baby. Pero, pati lang nakakaalam. Ang pwede. So, pagbabalik.
Nabula kayo niya. Hindi na ata.
Pwede rin yung abot kamay. Abot kamay yung pangarap mo. Yung langis, di ba? Yung afang. Joke lang yun.
Ayun, at least may mapapakinggan na tayo while we are at the airport or maybe at night habang namumulili sa ating mga pamilya. Okay, any other questions before we proceed? Yes.
More questions.
More. Gusto pa nila?
Sagalin natin hanggang ano?
Ito.
Hanggang 7:55. 1 minute, head up lang.
Pag nagsusulat po kayo ng kanta, kayo po ba ay masaya, malungkot, or lasing, or kahit anong estado ng mind mo po usually na nagsusulat kayo ng kanta?
Tama. There's no formula idea. Nasa mood yan, nasa how you pressure yourself, or how heavy the inspiration is, and how heavy yung damdamin mo at that moment. Pero sa ngayon, kasi hindi na kami heartbreak sa edad namin. So more of ano na lang siya, more of inspirational na lang yung naisip namin.
Gaya nung last album, yung Nabula Kayo Na.
Concept.
It's a concept album. It's about, yun na, puro kundiman. So, yun na, gaya sinabi na, hindi na kami pwede yung parang nai-in-love. Wala na yun eh. So, nakikinig kami ng mga ganong style of music para makakuha ng inspiration.
Yeah.
So, nabuo yung album na yun, ganon yung diskarte namin.
Yeah. Siguro as you age, mag-iiba talaga yung direction. Katulad ngayon, yung all-English album naman ilalabas namin. So, nagsulat si Jared at si Ace, nag-contribute sila ng song for their daughter. So, abangan niyo yan. Pero English naman siya because we want to have a market abroad sa kaya puro English. So, tapos ako sa Tagalog. So, ang concept naman ngayon is 50s, 60s pop. And we have a new song out. It's called Too Young to Be Old. Diba?
Spotify.
Out now on Spotify. Abangan nyo yung music video.
Pakinggan nyo na mamaya yung mga songs para bukas alam nyo. Mag-Spotify na kayo ngayon hanggang bago matulog. I-play nyo lang.
Nakakatuwa itong vloggers na rin. Mas masaya ito kaysa press conference. Na may press nga, kumain, tapos hindi naman pinutan.
Kasi last time, diba?
Last time, nagpa-press conference ko eh, grabe yun.
Nakasumaman sa catering eh.
Tapos ang ano niya, ang pinost niya, clickbait na clickbait na article. Wala siyang mention about the Europe tour, wala siyang mention about the new song. Clickbait. Mga old issues. Ganun talaga ang price na ako. Kaya minsan, ewan ko lang dito sa mga vloggers, mga clickbait.
Abangan natin sa social media, if meron. Hopefully, wala naman. Ayan, any question?
Masarap lang isipin pag first time mo, naliligot kami na UP, parang isa pag my dream. Hindi na lang, mas masarap tumugtog. Tugtog na lang tayo dito, kaya my dream.
Alright, so I think we have another question.
Sure.
Online naman po. From MJ. Sabi niya po, Dear Orange 11s, kung ang buhay ng isang OFW ay magiging kanta ninyo, ito ba ay masaya, malungkot o halo-halo o at bakit?
Bitter, sweet.
Balance.
Balance. Orange and lemon.
Yes.
Kailangan may challenges sa buhay. Kasi kung wala tayong failure, walang challenges, walang bitterness, you will not appreciate success.
Yeah.
Beauty
Yes.
or diba? Kailangan balance.
Ayun. Exactly. So, okay. Yes. Any other questions?
Tumataas na kayo.
Yes. Picture lang daw. Alright, I think wala na. No more. Ayun.
Ay, ano mo yung t-shirt ko?
Yes.
Tatlo lang po. Dito po kayo, madam. Dito ka. Yan.
Walang kuwang at walang bibili ng t-shirt. T-shirt, bilang ako dito bibili ng t-shirt. Otherwise, tomorrow.
Okay, madam. Okay lang. Okay, sa camera.
Alright, next is
Wala na, ante! Late ka dumating! Asa ka ba?
Ito lang kami lang.